I normally do this during the daytime, but it doesn't matter because what's going to happen is I'm going to put it all on my blog so you guys can see it. But I decided to go live late because I'm going to be up late at night anyway. This is the last weekend before I start classes, honey, and I feel some type of ways and spades and days and days. So it is what it is. It would. I don't know what movie is out though that I want to see, but it is what it is. Welcome, you guys. I'm your host, Lady Tiffany Ma, and this is still thin after show. I have an introduction for that though. Can I hear it? Here goes. I created this beat, by the way, so it's Beats by Lady. Y'all can hear it. I want y'all to hear it here. Y'all like my beats? Beats by Lady. I love my beats too. That's something I done picked up to do because I've been doing that. I've been enjoying myself though. So we're gonna go ahead and get this popping because I don't want my introduction to be too long. It's already a little bit too long. It's been a minute and 45 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. So let's see who we are going to talk about. I think I want to start in order. I guess I don't know. All right, you know what? No, I think because I have a personal message to deal with this. Well, not a personal message. Excuse my ice videos because I have not been able to get to ice. I had to do this. So yeah, let's talk about this. I forgot to talk about this. So this is like free leaving 106 in Park all over again, except for I don't think that Angela Yee had the same effect as Free and AJ. Um, Angela Yee, which I think she's better off doing her own show anyway, because I was following Angela Yee back in the day when she was doing Shade 45, and she had more free range when she was doing her own thing. She got to talk about things, and I think over here at the Breakfast Club, they kind of edited everything she said and how she did it and when she did it and where she did it. Um, I don't think Angela Yee likes to be edited. I don't think she likes that. I think Angela Yee likes doing her own thing, and I think she's happier. Um, but this has to do with a lot to do with Also, y'all remember? I don't know this happened before or after the pandemic. I get things mixed up, but before I think it's before the pandemic, she kind of had a thing where she was on where her and Charmaine the God had a differences of opinion because she did an interview with Gucci Mane and she was hitting on Gucci Mane and she threw it back and Gucci Mane didn't catch it. Um and she felt like she didn't understand why Gucci Mane brought up what Angela Yee did. So yeah, I mean, she felt some kind of way. I would say this 3 years is a very long time to to wait to leave. But once again, things have been very what's the word? Unpredictable lately. So I see why she would stay with her good job. Just like, a lot of y'all, maybe some of you wanted to quit your job and you were a nurse, but the only people who were working were the nurses and the doctors. But you want to quit your job at the hospital or the doctor's office, but that's the only job that obviously was working. You couldn't find nothing else because that's what you certified in. That's what you got your degree in. And you wanted to stay at home and start your business. Granted, you could start your business, but it was just more convenient to stay at your job. And I feel like she stayed at the Breakfast Club because it was more convenient for her. So congratulations. I hope you do well in all your endeavors. You have several. So yeah. I want to talk about this. Oh, you know what? No, never mind. I don't want to talk about this. I gotta watch this. I don't know what this is about. I got it down. I'll tell you. I haven't really been doing reports on Pastor Joanne the scammer. So Killer OF Bay is charged with second degree murder. Y'all know about 4, 5 months ago, 2, 3 months ago, 3, 4 months ago. It was May. Wasn't it May? April. It was April. So I'm right. Forgot it. 4 months ago, um, this young lady right here, this blonde haired, blue eyed lady right here, stabbed the hell out of her boyfriend, Christian Toby Abunseli. She got Baker acted, so the police couldn't arrest her because of her mentals. Because the best way to get people to not judge you or to get people to come at you is to say you have like a mental issue, a problem. So she was Baker acted and they didn't arrest her because they were scared she was gonna hurt herself or do anything else. So let's read this article on a ball alert, and it says, Courtney Cleaney, the OnlyFans model who fatally stabbed her boyfriend, Christian Toby Abunseli, in Miami luxury condo, has been arrested for murder, according to the Miami Herald. The outlet reports that Cleaney was taken into custody on Wednesday in Hawaii and will soon be extradited to Miami, where she faced a second-degree murder with a deadly weapon charge for April stabbing. Because for some strange reason, when it comes to people of the Caucasity kind, y'all can't give them a hate crime, which is a first-degree murder. Because, white people, they're not hateful people at all. The 26-year-old defense attorney, Frank Prito, confirmed Cleaney's arrest and said she's been in rehab in Hawaii for substance abuse and post-traumatic stress disorder. You see what I'm saying? Oh, my mentals. I'm completely shocked, especially since we were cooperating with the investigation and offering to voluntarily surrender her if she were charged, Prito said. We look forward to clearing her name in court. She killed that man. Get the hell out of here. They wouldn't say it was second-degree murder if she didn't kill that man. Her prints was everywhere. The arrest came following a months-long investigation into the incident where the OnlyFans model, who also goes by Courtney Taylor, fatally stabbed her then boyfriend, Christian Toby Abunseli, during a domestic dispute. Her lawyers argue she acted in self-defense. Abunseli relatives have called for Cleaney's arrest ever since the April 3rd stabbing. Okay. Y'all want proof? It wasn't a domestic situation. But there's proof and evidence. I think do I have it? Do I have a video where they show that she was beating him up? They have videos of her beating him up. Damn it. That's a little cute mugshot. Dang it. There's the video. Here it is. Video of her beating him. This picture by itself says everything to me. Um, like I said, he may have said some very bad things and he may have said some things, but I'm not gonna sit over here and deny and pretend like this guy was not a victim. He's a victim. His family deserves justice, regardless of what his preference is. But his preference is what got him where he's at right now. That's all I have to say. He does deserve sympathy. He didn't deserve to die because of a preference, okay? But it goes to show you, those things you complain about with us sisters don't seem so bad, right? I want to show the video, but I don't want TMZ. You know what? I forgot to pull up my little thing. Maybe if I use this. Let's do this. Okay. So we're going to do this. I probably should save this image so I can go to it. StreamYard. Well, it's only 10 minutes in and I already did too. That's good. I'm using this information for educational purposes. Okay? I'm using this for educational purposes. Okay? It's for educational purposes. It's educational purposes. Educational purposes. You guys can see the video. It's for educational purposes. And it is. This is not my content. That I did not create this content. I did not come up with this video. This is surveillance footage from the elevator of the apartment of Courtney and Christian. Okie dokie, artichoke. All right. All right. Let me let this ad finish. I haven't gotten an email, so apparently it does work when you do the fair use thing. Thank you to all other YouTubers that gave me that advice. Okay. This is still an ad. I don't know why it's not still going. I thought it was still going. It's an ad, y'all. Let me go to another part of this. Okay. Thought it was still going. Don't laugh. But it's for educational purposes. How many ads are on this? Jeez, Louise, please, man. Uh-oh, better get Mako. Okay. No, they had nerve to do this. You know what? We're fighting. Okay. So here's a video. This is from TMZ, and this is surveillance footage of Toby and Courtney fighting in the elevator. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about his name being Toby, by the way. Well, this happened before 2/22/22. This nigga don't ever have his fucking keys. There's no sound, so she's being very aggressive. To me, I feel like she's being aggressive. And I don't feel like this is proof that he is violent. This is proof that she is violent. Let's just call a spade a spade. And like I said, you know, she's trying to make it seem like it was him, and it's not. Uh-oh, it's still on there. Oh, yeah. Are these people fighting? Why y'all fighting in the amusement park? Lord. You can't take nobody nowhere these days. Just can't take them nowhere. You know? We can sit up here and I'm just talking about black people. You can't take everybody nowhere. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. All right, we're gonna stick with going in order. I want to show you this situation right here. Hold on. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. Let me share screen. They fighting. Like I said, you can't take nobody nowhere. It don't matter what the race is. You can't take nobody nowhere no more. Y'all been in the house for a whole year. Y'all showing y'all asses like y'all ain't ever been nowhere. See, this is why you don't get invited to class trips. Bad asses.
Ever in your life. You touched me first, and then you got in my face. Don't ever invade my face. Get out of my face! No, I'm not. I'm here. Here. I'm here. Me again. Touching me again. It's all on camera. It surely is. It surely, but you in my personal space. You're in my personal space. You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space. She's touching me. She's touching me, and I'm telling. Don't put. She can't put her hands on me. Oh, wait a minute.
No, and the messed up part is always Spirit Airline. That's ghetto over there.
Okay, stop it! Hey, hey! Don't you ever put your hands on me! No, get this back off from me! You're not gonna fight that woman, man. Watch out, man. You ain't gonna fight that woman, bro. You're not gonna fight that woman. You got the wrong person. Don't fight that woman, bro. You got the wrong person. You speak it from my head. I don't know. You ain't gonna fight. Hey, relax, relax.
Just know this. She did say something racist, all right? She did say something that was just, a little bit on the racist side, and then she did when she then decided to go in on the fact that he was heterosexuals. Not heterosexual, he's homosexual. My bad. I'm sorry. I don't like dudes putting their hands on me. But then again, I'm not gonna start a fight with a dude. That's normally like me. I don't bother nobody. You don't bother me, I don't bother you. That's just me. That's how I live my life. Hey, instead of chasing the paper, live your life. Queen Riri. I hate this game. It's playing jokes with me right now. He's not heterosexual. He's homosexual. Oh, my bad. So I want to say this. I don't care if you're gay, straight, trying all type of things, or not trying nothing at all. Don't touch me. Because don't touch me. I'm already on the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Okay? Don't touch me. I'm already on the edge, so don't push me. How many more hip hop songs do I have to do? Don't put your hands on me. Don't get in my face because I don't want your COVID monkeypox. But he could have just walked away. But whatever. Not my fight, not my problem. I don't want to talk about this. That nigga's sexy. Um, I don't get it. Okay, so this is what happened. Okay. Says a Texas man died Thursday a few minutes after being convicted of child sexual abuse. The man, Edward LeClaire, 57, was drinking a bottle of liquid before the health situation occurred, according to CNN. As his verdicts was being read, he chugged a bottle of water. He had a canceled table. Denton County Assistant Attorney Jamie Beck told CNN Friday. He was literally throwing it back. He was facing 5 counts of child sexual abuse relating to the same victim and was out on bond until the verdict. Our investigation knows him chugging the water, Beck said, noting that it appeared cloudy. He told the bailiff he might want to go check out him on him, and the bailiff did. He was unconscious in the holding cell. Shortly after entering the holdover cell, he started vomiting and emergency services were called, LeClaire defense attorney Mike Howard told CNN Friday. The defense attorney said Edward took a long drink from a water bottle while listening to the verdict, but he did not know what was in the bottle. It was taken to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead, and the autopsy has been scheduled, and the cause of his death is listed as pending. I find it funny. This is a bitch ass nigga, by the way. He's a bitch. I call him a bitch because you sexually abuse a child. So I don't understand why you don't think that you deserve to get punished for touching a child. I don't get it. This is very narcissistic behavior. This is not caring about your surroundings. This is very disgusting. He's a disgusting person. And I guess he wanted to go ahead and enter hell on his own terms. But it was okay for you to torture a child just because the child make you feel some kind of way. You disgusting piece of shit. You're disgusting, sir. You're gross. Okay? You're nasty. That's what pisses me off. You want to sit up here and kill yourself, but the child has to live with the fact that you sit up there and traumatize the hell out of them. I want y'all to bring him back alive just so I can punch the shit out of this man. I want to beat him until he turned green. Like, seriously, I can't stand that. You can dish it, but you can't take it. You expect the child to take it. Okay. Let's see what else I want to talk to you guys about. I want to make sure I got this. All right. Let's talk about this real quick. This dude right here. So the baby felt like he could impersonate the Jesus of the Christ. I low-key wish those was real rocks. Next story. Watch this, y'all. This person thought they wouldn't get away with taking stuff. And the lady at the store, she took the wig off her head, said, "You know you didn't come in looking like that. Stop. You stop your mess, ma'am." She came in with a red cap on and everything. Oh my god. She already stood that way. She like, I'm gonna get this wig regardless of my card decline. I'm taking this. This is mine. Oh my god. Well, you're banned from that store. All right. So, according to Meg the Stallion, she paid 250K for Future. So, how much you got to pay to have sex with him? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, the song better at least make 250K in sales. That's all I gotta say. Listen.
The one I want to talk about. Okay. All right, so you and Future, how does this song come about? Okay, so it's a really crazy story. So I had the beat for Pressurelicious, right? And I recorded the song and I recorded it one way. And I'm like, you know what? This will really sound hard if Future was on it. So I feel like being a woman in the industry, reaching out to a man trying to get a feature is always gonna be a task. Like, you know, like you never know what to expect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know how it's about to go. So how I
Can
would
I say this? And this is from somebody that is a certified nail technician. I am very irritated by her nails. I'm highly irritated by her nails. Let me tell you why. Them things look like they break as soon as she hit anything. It is irritating me that she does not have an apex. Like what I know she probably changed her nails and her hair a lot, and probably the reason she don't have an apex is because possibly they could be um press ons. But I ain't gonna lie, press ons even have an apex now. Come on.
What about it was okay. Somebody figure out what's future price. Like let's just ask him what's his feature price. Okay. And
First of all, uh Future, what the last time you came out with a song? Just asking.
and they was like, okay, 250. He wants 250K. I was like, okay, bet. Somebody go pull $250,000 out the account real quick. Yeah, somebody go pull $250,000 out the bank and go drop it off to Future and tell him I need the verse before he leave. Because I feel like we was both in Miami, and I told my manager, I was like, "There's." But Pressurelicious is the one I want to talk about. Okay. All right, so you and Future, how does this song? I was like, "There's." I wanted that beat, so I was like, "There's." You gotta go get that money out the bank. He was like, "Man, how y'all hit it? That shit was worth it. I'm thinking and jit. It was worth it. I'm spinning the chick out. I'm broke out and switch up.
Why is it playing? Okay. Oh my god. I wasn't playing that. For some reason it was playing. I was just listening to the interview. So I understood if you charge her 10K, but 250K. Yeah, nah, you good. I just want to talk about this. I don't care about that. This girls to stop. I'm gonna say this. Guys in the entertainment industry always overcharge you what they really worth. Granted, I mean, you know, if I charge somebody 250K 9 out of 10 times, I'm pretty sure because I'm trying to get a house somewhere in Atlanta. Or a townhouse. It all depends. I'm just saying, you know, those are paid. Or child support for him. I mean, you know, he got all them cheering about all them different women. So it does kind of make sense that he charged that much. Because you're paying for the cheering. Let's talk about this. Apparently Kim Zolciak's daughter doesn't realize that her mom is not balling. So Ariana or Ariana ended up behind bars this weekend when she was arrested for a DUI. According to TMZ, this happened Saturday down in Forsyth County, Georgia. She was hit with 3 charges of DUI driving under the influence of alcohol, misdemeanor improper, erratic lane changes, and underage alcohol possession, purchase of alcohol. Her boyfriend was also arrested, but based on his charges, it looked like she was a driver. He was hit with DUI, plus furnishing, purchasing alcohol under 21, and violating his driving permit charge. Driving permit. Ariana has already bonded out, but has a court hearing coming up. They're just gonna take her license, and she gonna take her license and give a community service. Somebody come and say, "Yeah, I make way too much money." No, they don't make money. She ain't making money like that no more. Not Real Housewives money. I mean, you notice in Kim Zolciak's face is finally settling back to how it used to look. I'm gonna say this: her face do look good, but it's stumbling. It's stumbling back because she can't go back and get Botox like she used to no more. Yeah, her license is suspended. That's the only thing I can tell you about that one. Oh, we already looked at that trash. Like I said, it should have been real rocks. Now let's look at this story. A Georgia mother has died after 2 women attacked her over alleged dispute about a man who police say was the victim's boyfriend, says WSB-TV. Ashley Bocanegra. So her name is, what does Boca means in Spanish? Hold on. What does Boca means in Spanish? Let's see what we talk about. It means it's definitely feminine. So it's black. What? Alexa, what does boca mean in Spanish?
Boca. In English is mouth.
Her name is Black Mouth. I don't know why they know what boca is. I'm having a brain fart. Sorry. Yeah, because it's what Caliaca boca means. It means to shut your mouth or shut up. Okay. I said that wrong. I know I said it wrong. I'm a little rusty on my Spanish. Was ambushed by 2 women, Antoinetta Stevens, 27, and Janine Gonzalez, 17. Well, Antoinette, they're gonna charge you harder than a 17-year-old because she's underage. Outside of her apartment complex on Thursday, reporters state that the 2 women viciously beat Bocanegra to death, took her phone, and fled the scene of the crime. Both y'all got bad acne. Police believe the deadly attack stemmed from Bocanegra's relationship with the attacker's brother. It believed that the attacker was because Gonzalez's brother had been in some type of romantic relationship with both Stevens and Bocanegra at the time. Oh, Stevens, you lost that, right? Because look at Bocanegra. Come on now. Says Corporal Ryan Windle. Help me. Where did all these names come from? With Gwinnett County Police, Bocanegra leaves behind her 7-year-old son, Antonetta Stevens, and Janine Gonzalez face murder charges along with charges of aggravated battery and robbery, report states. Antonetta, girl, you had no chance with Gonzalez's brother, okay? Because Bocanegra was caliente, muy caliente. For you to kill her was stupid. And they're going to charge you harder than little sis, because little sis is underage. So she might get out of jail in 10 years, which is how old you are. You, girl, your frontal lobes developing everything. Was it worth it? That was stupid. This asshole. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna talk about NH afterwards. Because I have a lot to say about NH. Okay, so let's see what is it at on the TMZ. And no, I don't want a record deal. Okay, Arthur Salman Rushdie. What is up with the names today? Attacked on stage, stabbed in the neck. What the hell? See, this is what I'm saying, and this is why I get why celebrities. Makes so much sense. This is why Amorian rushed all the way to the back and didn't want to meet and greet nobody. Y'all be on some toxic. You think you deserve to be in that person's space mess. Okay, it says a spokesperson for the NY State Police tell TMZ that Rushdie was stabbed in the neck. He also suffered a minor head injury. His condition is not yet known. So there's no update. The update was at 9:41 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It says that novelist Salman Rushdie, who had received death threats for years because of his work, was just attacked and possibly stabbed during the event. The author, who was formerly married to Top Chef host Padma Lakshmi, was set to give a speech Friday at the That's a Native American name too. Chautauqua Institution in New York. Reporter says Rushdie was on stage when someone jumped up and struck him multiple times. Report says Rushdie was stabbed during the incident. Why they don't like him? What he say? His current condition is unknown, but the attacker has reportedly been taken into custody. Rushdie novel, The Satanic Verses, sparked a ton of controversy in the 80s, with the book getting banned from Iran for being deemed blasphemous, as it has referenced that mocked the Prophet Muhammad and Islamic culture as a whole. In 1989, Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, called a Muslim to kill the Indiana-born writer and his publishers because of what he wrote. Y'all still mad? Was it worth going to jail over though? Like I said, y'all think y'all deserve to be in the presence of certain people, and y'all mess it up every time for us, okay? It's getting longer and longer, and yeah. Let's talk about this case. Good thing I have my little TMZ thing still popped up. I did not know Michelle Branch was abusive. Apparently she is. I ain't seen her in years. She still looked the same though. Michelle Branch arrested for domestic assault amid split from her husband. She was arrested for allegedly slapping her estranged husband, Patrick Carney, in the face. This is in the wake of her claim he cheated on her. According to docs out of Nashville obtained by TMZ, on Thursday at around 2 a.m., police were called to their house for a possible domestic disturbance. Michelle admits she had slapped Patrick in the face 1 to 2 times, according to the court docs. Patrick did not have any visual injuries, and Michelle was taken into custody. Her bail was at $1,000, and it appears she was released from custody early because she was breastfeeding the couple 6 months old. No, Lordy. TMZ broke the story that Branch and Carney are splitting after 3 years of marriage. She told us Thursday To say that I am totally devastated doesn't even come close to describe how I feel for myself and for my family. The rug has been completely pulled from underneath me, and now I must figure out how to move on forward with such a small child. I ask for privacy and kindness. The split announcement came just hours after Michelle tweeted accusing Carney of cheating. Michelle was previously married to Taylor Ladeau from 2004 to 2015, but married Carney in 2019. We reach out to Michelle Rep, and so far, they have not gotten anything. He called the police on her. I guess I don't know. I will say this, cause since you heifers out here starting shit with dudes, I would do that too. I mean, this. I think all men should take note from her ex-husband for how he handled this, because since y'all love saying that somebody's abusing y'all and y'all be the one that be starting to fight, that was a good way of handling this. I respect that. He was like, okay, before I hulk out on you, I'm gonna call the police on you because I want to make sure you understand there's consequences for putting hands on me. Now, next time, they ain't gonna be the police. So I liked how he handled that. You know, not every guy will do it like that, but I like how he handled it. I think y'all should hurry up and do this because every time I see a story with her, it just makes me sink. It scares the hell out of me. It's just so scary to me. You know? Like, if America wasn't talking so much shit to Russia and doing things to Russia, I would be okay, she'll be fine. But no, this is scary. Okay. So, according to the Lovely Tea, the first time since WNBA star Brittany Griner was arrested on drug charges in February, Russia has confirmed that prisoner swap negotiations with the United States are taking place. On Thursday, Russian Foreign Minister spokesman Ivan Nekchayev Nekchayev confirmed that negotiation between the two countries were underway. I'm not ignorant. But these names are throwing me in for a loop today. Instructions were given to the authorities structure to carry out the negotiation. Nekchayev said they are being conducted by competent authorities. Oh my god, that was so. Oh Lord. Okay. Oh Lord, that was a snap, honey. The Washington Post reported citing Russian state media. Griner was sentenced last week to 9 years in Russian prison after being convicted of drug possession and drug smuggling. Griner admitted to bringing vape cartridge containing cannabis oil into Russia, but contended she made an honest mistake when doing so. Y'all pray for her. This scares the hell out of me. I don't like it. So since the world gonna end, I think God bringing all the plagues into pass, and He bringing a past plague. But it had to do with the wastewater. Y'all check this out. According to the Associated Press, brought to you by the Baller Alert, the virus that caused polio has been found in New York's wastewater weeks after a case of polio was found in Rockland County. Health officials say the presence of poliovirus suggests widespread of virus among the unvaccinated. Okay, so you never had the polio vaccine, you are going to be affected. I'm just being honest with you, okay? I had the polio vaccine. Y'all know I have previous evidence of that I've been vaccinated before. All right. Make sure I threw that in y'all face so y'all know I'm not coming from a household of people who don't believe in vaccinating. My views do not represent them. Okay. The polio vaccine is definitely a vaccine I have had in my life. I'm going to be honest with you. So this is for people who have not been vaccinated from the polio virus. Oh no. You know, I meant to get this. I don't think I got this. I want to talk about this. I'm tired of talking about these Negroes, but I want to talk about this while I'm thinking about it, and then we're going to talk about this other stuff. Okay? Because this is grinding my gears. Oh. I want to talk about this. Let's talk about this with Fizzle Pops. I want to talk about it because I want y'all to understand. Okay, I want y'all to understand this. Okay, so yeah.
Y'all see the verses?
Yeah, of course. Everybody saw the verses.
I thought it was amazing.
This guy. Like, stop capping. What's up, man?
Big cap right now. Did y'all see the verses?
Oh, that's not the footage I want y'all to see. But you know, the light skinned dude with the big lips, he's weird. It is up and stuck for him. I'm gonna pick on him for the rest of his life. I don't give a I don't care. It's up and stuck for him. What is this? Baby, turn around and see the sexy. It was Booger's birthday. It was Booger's birthday. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Never gonna have to find it again. No. It was on Hollywood Unlocked, and I'm sure Hollywood Unlocked has posted 1,000 things. Let us see. Hollywood Unlocked. Blah 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 blah. Baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bum, bum, bum. Baby, that's all I want to see. Will you please show me? Here it is.
What's up? Like, I'm hitting this nigga up, no response. Reading red in the DM, no response. Like, damn, bro, what's up? I'm going on the next season talking about the group, putting the shit back together. I had a conversation with April on that season.
Well, hold on, you said on the DM?
Yes.
Wait,
because I don't have the nigga number.
Nah, y'all friend, man.
No cap.
You're taking it too far.
Hey, guess who else treats me like this?
Bro, it's always been like this. Like,
nah, it's like
the dude comes back.
On a group chat.
The dude comes
B2K
back.
B2K group chat.
So literally, I hadn't talked to him from that time till one day I was at April crib. before the tour even came about conversation, and he was coming to drop off his kids, and he seen me sitting on the couch, and I was like, "What's up?" And he just turned and walked away. Tried to have a conversation with him then.
Let me tell you this. This is trifling as all get out. This sounds like a season of Love and Hip Hop that was not aired, and I'm mad it was not aired. I'm going to say this. I don't mind hearing what they have to say. I'm excited to watch the Three Stooges on Drink Champs, okay? Because I want to hear their side of the story, even though they're not going to be sober. So this is going to be lit. One. But let's talk about this, okay? Was he wrong for not talking to Fizzle Pop? Clearly, yes, because Fizzle Pop had not started dating April. So for him to stop talking to Fizzle Pop was kind of weird. But in the same sense, it's like you ain't proving him wrong dating his baby mama. So when he came to his baby mama house and you were there with the baby mama on the couch, looking like the slime you are, he was like, "Oh, well, nigga, you ain't changed." And he walked away. I don't know why. You thought it was going to, I don't know. Was he wrong? For not speaking to Fizzle Pop? Yes. Because him and Fizzle Pop were cool. So it's kind of weird for him to sit up there and to not, to all of a sudden start speaking to him. It's like, okay, once he got a hit out of supposed to be, because you got to eat booty like groceries if you want canker sores in your mouth. He got brand new again, okay? And this is a trend with Omarion. When Omarion get a big head, he gets humbled. We all get humbled. We all get a big head and then we get humbled. That's why I try to not get a big head so much. So we all get a big head. Omarion get a big head and he get humbled very quickly, okay? And y'all know what happened this week, right? He get humbled very quickly, okay? But I will say this. Did you think he was going to start back talking to you when you were sitting on his baby mama couch? Looking like the trash that you were back in the day? Now, I'm going to excuse the stuff that you did as a teenager because when your frontal lobes weren't developed. Okay? But for you to be a 30-something-year-old grown-ass man sitting on his baby mama couch, you've been trying to get contact of him. Was sleeping with April your way to try to contact with him because you thought you should be in his presence? Because if that's so, that was weird. But yeah, no. Amoria was not right for icing out Fizz. But Fizz didn't prove him wrong that he was still trash. But yeah, no, Amorian got humbled this week. Y'all want to talk about that? Let's talk about it. Amorian got humbled this week. I already talked about this already. Amorian got humbled very bad this week. I don't think it's funny, but Mr. Granberry got humbled. And this was 2 days after they ended the tour. They came out with this. This was 2 days after he did the London leg of the tour. Which, let me see. Do I have a picture of him in London? This is a video of him in London. right
I
here.
went to the Millennium Tour, and this is how it went.
So what's that? This is from originals right here. Amorian fan fandom. This was in London 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and 2 days before they posted the new Millennium Tour. I don't know if I can stomach this, so I might get sick just thinking about this. So this poor lady was impaled by a umbrella in South Carolina. According to WTV, TW, WBTW, the tragic accident happened around 12:40 p.m. on Wednesday at a Garden City beach. Winds were picking up and it carried an umbrella. It ended up hitting and impaling Tammy Perrialt, 63, was struck and then impaled by the umbrella. She was taken to a local hospital but passed after 1:30 p.m. The umbrella wasn't hers. That is, and it's crazy because something in my mind has been telling me to watch Final Destination. You don't know who Final Destination is? Define Final Destination. Y'all never seen Final Destination movies. Those scare you. But I mean basically it's saying when your time to go, that it's your time to go. I start the first one. I haven't ended the first one. Um I have seen it before, but I have not seen the first one. I've always watched it on silence because I wasn't allowed to watch stuff like this when I was younger. Um, I was watching Final Destination. I started watching it, and it made me think about premonitions. And let me tell you why I thought about this, because this has to do with this, something else that I want to talk about. Because I was feeling some kind of way about being in a car recently. Um, so I was watching Final Destination, and it was a way they did the movie. I'm gonna tell you this: it's about having premonitions. So this guy right here who's freaking out, he has a premonition. What happened is he's sitting on a plane, and he has a premonition that the plane blows up and everybody passes away, everybody dies. So he freaks out. He gets thrown out the plane. Let me see if this movie came out like, was this before? Yeah, it was 2000. So it was before they filmed this movie before 9/11. So if he did this during 9/11, uh, if you did it after 9/11, they would have body slammed you, beat you, tried to kill you, because he said the plane was going to blow up. Y'all know TSA does not play about you making claims that something like that is going to happen. So what happened is he told him the plane's about to blow up. He get into a fight with this douchebag, and they all get carried out the plane. And so all them get carried out the plane was him, his friend. His friend's brother ended up staying on the plane and died. This asshole athlete and his girlfriend. They're a very attractive teacher. And Sean, what's his name? Sean William Scott. Ain't that what his name is? His character got kicked off the plane because of a fight. And the teacher was like, I told this kid because oh yeah, another girl, Allie Laundry came off the plane too. Her character got off the plane. And the teacher told this kid to get back on the plane. And that was crazy because that teacher never lived that down. That she told the kid to stay on the plane. Everything was going to be fine. And that kid ended up dying on the plane. They get off the plane. And it was like after that, he started getting all these signs about other people. And stuff like that. And of course, they had Tony Todd, also known as the original Candyman. They had him, narrating. He played the mortician. He told him straight up. He said, death does have a design. You may not die in this situation, but you are going to eventually one day die. Anybody who's seen the whole Final Destination franchise do know that the last and final movie kind of shows you the last and final movie that the Final Destination franchise, I thought this was a crazy way to wrap it up. It shows you this character get on a plane because he just, got over his fear of dying, and he realized he was on a plane that in the first one where everybody was acting up in the front seat, and he realized he was in that plane and they all were going to die. This, to see that this woman, passed like this, it gave me very Final Destinations. But you know what else gave me Final Destinations vibes? Her passing. And I'm gonna be honest with you, another thing that gave me Final Destination vibes besides NH passing away was also what happened to the people in California. The the whole situation. What do I still have articles pertaining to that? The whole situation. But will y'all please ignore the fact that I have videos of Ice and the Double O brothers? There's a whole lot of stuff I'm supposed to be posting, and I totally forgot to post it. This whole situation right here. This is giving me Final Destination vibes. And it was something. It was crazy because something told me like you need to watch the Final Destination situation. This right here, there is a Final Destination. I think it is the second one, the third one, the second one where everybody is in the car on the road or like on the road driving, and it caused this awful accident. It reminds me of this. And I just been getting a Final Destination like vibe from a lot of stuff that has been happening recently. This right here is scary. This situation gave me Final Destination vibes. The whole Anne Hayes situation gave me Final Destination vibes. That it just like the thing with Anne Hayes thing, it was like it wasn't even like it was her that was in that car. It wasn't even like it was her in that car. And they said that Salman Rushdie is taking off ventilator and can talk. So I want to hear what he has to say. That situation even feels like it's like that. Okay? Even that situation feels very Final Destination ish. Some ain't right. Um, some just ain't right. Some don't feel right. So my heart goes out to the family that were affected by this awful thing right here. It's just awful. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I got a video from the lady that was sisters with one of the victims. She was sister to a lot of she had her whole family was affected. Her family was affected largely by this. She lost a sister, she lost a brother, and she lost a nephew. Okay. She lost a lot of people dealing with this thing. I did have a video of her talking though. Damn it. No, Jesus. And Jesus like, why are you blaming me? It's not my fault. Can't find what you're looking for. Not nobody's fault. I had a video of her talking. I don't know where it went. Which, by the way, I must be honest. I'm also I said this in my last post, and I have not changed my mind on this. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Here she is. Before I continue with this, because I know it sounds like I'm against Omarion. I'm not. I'm just saying that that's karma. I'm speaking from a spiritual perspective, to where you don't get by doing dirty. He did B2K wrong, and now he get done wrong. And I'm not saying that, but I will say this: G squared events, you're wrong. To put salt into somebody's wound is just wrong. You don't do people like that. You don't get by doing dirty. And G squared events, you best believe you gonna receive karma for this. Okay. So hold on. So this is she was affected by this greatly. Okay. This lady right here. This car accident, this awful car accident in California.
My sister, Asher Ryan, was 23 years old. She was 8.5 months pregnant with my second nephew, Armani Reese Lester. She was in the car with my nephew, Alonzo Contreras, and her boyfriend, Reynold Lester. They had just left the house at 1:30, and she woke me up. She woke me up and told me that she was going to go to her doctor's appointment, that she loved me, and she'll be right back. At 1:45, I seen a video of a car accident. And for some reason, as soon as I seen that video, it hit home. It hit different. I felt connected, and I felt off. But yeah, she left the house wearing her two-piece gray legging set. It was a gray top with some gray leggings. And Lonzo was wearing a light beige outfit as well. Right around 1:44, when the light turns green, my brother-in-law proceeded to go across because he had the right-of-way. You see, he was waiting at the red light. When the light turned green, he went across the light as he should. But at that same time, a woman who I don't even have her name was driving over 100 miles per hour before she crashed into them, killing my sister and her whole family. I already cried. I cried. I didn't sleep, not one bit. I'm all cried out, but I'm still shaking. I can't lie to you. It's my only big sister. And after that, immediately, I start looking for videos because I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel right. My sister's driving down that street at the same time. And I found angles of his car getting rammed in by her BMW. Immediately, his car split in half. Mercedes, her black Mercedes. Immediately upon impact, his car split in half.
Oh my God.
Honestly, we're looking for legal representation because this doesn't make no sense. And before that, there are reports of that same woman driving through West LA, sideswiping cars and almost hitting pedestrians. They already told the police it was a drunk driver in a Mercedes. My thing is, how did they let her get from West LA to South Central? Like, I know it's not the furthest distance, but come on now, that's like a good mile, 2 miles away. But let me focus on what I'm supposed to talk about. So yeah, the driver was drunk and distraught from getting into a fight with her boyfriend. Her friend said she had gone to a fight with her boyfriend, then she started to drinking before she went on her suicide mission. Her taking my sister, my nephews, my brother-in-law, she took my son's only cousin.
Oh.
We are so deeply hurt. So right now, my family's asking for anybody with legal representatives, any type of connection to reach out to us to help us. As well as we'll be starting a GoFundMe because we have to bury 4 people. Also, I strongly feel that we need family therapy, so we're going to be looking for assistance with funding that. Thank you for everybody who came. Thank you for everybody who sent their condolences. And I hope you guys know what really happened. My sister wasn't driving fast. I'm tired of seeing negative comments under her page saying slow down. No, they waited at the red light. They went when they were supposed to go. So I just want y'all to know what really happened. She was on her way to a doctor's appointment to check up on her baby. My sister, Asher Ryan, was 23 years old. She was 8.5.
This is. Yeah, this woman gonna be in jail for the rest of her life. If she needs to be in jail for the rest of her life. That's just period. She needs to go to jail for the rest of her life. What's else? What else I want to talk about? I want to talk about this because I've been seeing a lot of this a lot, and I'm kind of offended.
Hi guys, fly with me to Nigeria for a day to get my hair braided. Yes, you heard that correctly. So I flew out of the Dallas airport, stopped at the United Club for some champagne. If you know, you know. Departed for Lagos around 6:15. Slept like I had no responsibilities on my flight. Made it to Nigeria at 9:55. Changed my dollar to naira, and then I went to the salon where we started washing my hair. Immediately after that, we started braiding for about 6 to 7 hours. And then I flew home on British Airways. Here is the finished product. Will I be going?
So wait a minute, you flew out there just to get your hair braided. I mean, you didn't stay there for one day.
Back to Nigeria for braids? Most definitely. Totally worth it. Hi, guys.
This is why I'm offended. Because once the Nigerian women start to learn their worth, they're going to start charging y'all more. And they should. They should. Okay? They should. Because y'all think this is cute. And she said $60, but you really paying for a plane ticket. So you got to play the plane ticket first. Okay, you got to pay for the plane ticket. So the plane ticket costs more than actually getting your hair braided in America. So you really wasting money. Let's talk about that. Unless you got traveler's miles. But they over here telling you they're saving money. No, they're not. You're not saving money because you're going to a different state. Not state, country. So if you're going to a different country, no, you're not saving money. I'm going to say this again. You're not saving money because you're going to a whole different country on a totally different continent. Let's look up plane tickets for Nigeria. Okay. I do better than with the Google. Let me find Google. $1,782. That's nonstop and 11 hours straight. That's the cheapest I found. No, it's not. Well, no, that's if you want to go to certain parts. You want to go to certain parts. You want to go to Abuja. That's $1,521. But to go to Lagos, Nigeria, is $1,782. So no, you're not saving money. She's lying to you. That's not saving money.
Hi,
I'm
guys.
tired of this stupid logic. I'm tired of people being like this, and you're telling me you spending thousands of dollars to go to another country just to get a $60 hairdo. It's stupid. And I'm just tired of this logic. Y'all sitting over here acting like you're not paying for a plane ticket. The plane ticket is $1,000. Let me show you the plane ticket. That's to Lagos. That's what she went to. It's $1,000. So you're paying $1K for a hairdo. We can probably pay one of your baby cousins to figure it out. That's what I did. Y'all got baby cousins who know how to do braids, and y'all don't be supporting them. So no, she did not save any money. She's a liar. Next
Hi guys,
story.
fly with me to Nigeria.
Let me find another one. I'm gonna read it for filth again. I'm so sick of that one. It's like, you're saving money. No, you're paying $1,000 to go to another country to get for $60 hairdo. That's not saving money. That's stupid. Let me find something else. Oh, here's another situation.
There's pain and grief.
The Windsor Hill accident. I want you to see this too. And yes, I'm gonna keep talking about this because this is ridiculous. This is crazy. Then I'm gonna go into something else. Y'all, if y'all want your room to not stink, don't eat
pain
coleslaw.
And grief for Louis. There's pain and grief.
Y'all didn't hear me when I said, you don't want your room to smell bad. Don't eat coleslaw.
For Luis Quintero, who lost his son, Alonzo Quintero.
His smile. He has that smile that'll brighten up your day, no matter what.
The 11-month-old boy was in the car with his mother, Asheray Ryan, who was pregnant, and her boyfriend, Reynold Lester. They were heading to a prenatal doctor's appointment.
I want to see that is justice is made, regardless. Something for her to pay back for what she's done. Maybe then I can forgive her, but she not now. She took my son away from me.
There's pain and grief for Luis Quintero, who lost his...
So he is the father of the baby that was taken in the crash as well. Yeah, she don't need to get out of prison. I'm gonna need y'all women to get together over these men. They are not worth you going to jail over. You don't need to be drinking and driving because he told you no one time. That's crazy. That's crazy. I know our generation suffer from abandonment issues, Millennials now. I'm talking about millennials. Not you assertive, microaggressive Zers. Millennials suffer from negligence or abandonment issues. So you have people who deal with abandonment issues differently. Some people don't want to be lonely, and so they cling to whoever they get close to. And then you have people like me who just don't want to be bothered. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. I like my own company. I do want to be around people. And it's really not people, it's just me because I just feel comfortable because I'm an empath. And I'm an empath so I can feel everybody's emotion when I'm in a crowd. So I freak out. I don't like it. So it's that. Those are two ways of dealing with it. And then there's another way of dealing with it. I forgot what it was. I saw it somewhere where they were talking about how people deal with abandonment issues. Mine is I just don't like being bothered. And I find out in the end, I end up nourishing people who have abandonment issues, and they get mad at me when I feel like they're suffocating the life out of me. I was like, well, I'm not getting any nourishment from you. So why would I stay in a friendship that I'm not getting any nourishment from? If I'm not getting any nourishment or if I'm not gaining anything, why would I stay friends with somebody that don't want to nourish me? When I'm hurt, you tell me to suck it up. But when you hurt, you want me to sit up there and breastfeed you, read you a bedtime story, and tuck you in at night. And I'm not your mama. But her abandonment issues led to the death of 5 people. Get it together. Speaking of abandonment issues, and y'all, they got Clueless on Amazon Prime. I'm gonna watch that tonight. Oh my god. I didn't know this. If I knew this, I would have been watching it a whole lot earlier. OMG. I want to have a Clueless party. I want to do a Clueless party. We all just like Clueless characters, okay? I already said I want to do a thing with a group of girls where we're the Ashleys from Recess. My childhood was lit. So speaking of abandonment issues, Pete Davidson decided to tattoo Kanye West's name on his body. And I know y'all saying, well, he didn't do it that way. But still, if you don't like somebody, why would you tattoo their name on your body? Go to therapy. This dude need therapy. All right. So let's talk about this. I want to talk about these statistics, and then I'm going to go to freak off about these statistics. Because I'm so sick and tired of y'all saying that us people of the blacks are disgusting. And then it's the exclamation mark for me. Like everybody said, finally! At GADPH, data on demographics of the monkeypox in Georgia. The stunning figure is 82% are black, 6% Hispanic, 1% female, age 18 to 66, 67% have HIV with 85% viral suppression. I don't understand the bottom part. I'm pretty sure I'm going to find out in the next few years what that bottom part means. Then this happens. Most of Atlanta monkeypox cases affect gay black men. Many of them are HIV positive as well. Son of a bitch. This does not help my anxiety at all. Personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. When they first said that monkeypox was kind of like an STD, that you only got it from homosexual intercourse, yeah, I'm trying to sound smart. I'm gonna have to sound smart for the next 4, 5, 6, 7 years. I can't be stupid no more. The first thing that did come to my mind was, did they have a precondition that was revolved around HIV AIDS? And then I was like, no, you're being ignorant. Stop being ignorant. They're saying that people who have HIV or who are HIV positive, which is a pre-existing condition. That was the form I was trying to say. If you have I said precondition. If you have a pre-existing condition of HIV positive, that you're more prone to the monkeypox. That was my question. And I felt like I was being ignorant, and I didn't want to feel anybody that is homosexual felt like anybody that was in the homosexual community had it. But I just want to know, is that one of the pre-existing conditions? Okay. The most recent data from Georgia Department of Public Health shows that 82% of monkeypox cases affect Black men who have sex with men. Of these, roughly 2/3 are also infected with HIV. Atlanta-based HIV researcher Dr. Melanie Thompson said, sadly, she is not surprised at the disparity. I wish I could say I was shocked by this. I'm extremely concerned about it, Thompson said, but the most cynical part of me said it's just another day in Georgia. Girl. Understand when you have HIV. Let me do research on what it means again. Human immunodeficiency virus. And so you have HIV, over time, you can get acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, which is AIDS. So because you have HIV does not mean you have AIDS, y'all. But if it does untreated, it can become full-blown AIDS. Understand, this is a condition that weakens the immune system. So if your immune system is weak, you're susceptible to anything. Like the common cold is awful if it goes untreated. Do I have anything else I want to talk about? Oh yeah, this is for people who have Kias and Hyundais. Okay, if you have a Kia and a Hyundai, be very aware.
Well, let's get right to Fox News' Randy Wimbley. He's live with more on what we need to know about the Kia boys.
Hey guys, and I'm told that these guys are going after the LX trim of these vehicles. That's the model that seems to be particularly vulnerable to this sort of thing. And here's what they're using: a USB cable. More on that in a moment. This is an issue that law enforcement is aware of, that the automaker is aware of, and sadly something that more and more Kia owners are coming to terms with.
I was parked right here, pulled up right here. And my aunt knocked on the door and said, "Tony, where your car at?" And I'm like, "Outside." She's like, "Your car is not out here."
And make no mistake about it, Latonia G is only laughing to keep from crying. Her 2022 Kia Sportage was stolen right from this driveway on Detroit's east side around 4 a.m. Tuesday.
I just couldn't believe it. I felt defeated because
well, let's get right to Fox News' Randy Wimbley. He's live with more on what we
work hard for our stuff, and for somebody just to feel like they can just come and take it is crazy to me.
She's just one of a growing number of Kia owners whose cars have been stolen, thanks in part to the work of the so-called Kia boys.
How do you actually steal a Kia? Is it an easy process?
Hell yeah.
Could you show us how it looks to steal a car?
I can show you inside your car.
A couple of young men who basically provided a how-to guide when it comes to stealing Kias.
You stick your flathead right here, and then you want to pull it down, and then just break it down, and then it comes like a little silver piece. You just stick the flathead in and break it. Then you start it with a charger piece, like this.
And with the USB cable, someone can start up and drive off with your car. The low-tech hack reportedly works on Hyundai models as well. The key is that the targeted makes and models only use keys. This method does not work on push-start vehicles or those equipped with an immobilizer, a device that keeps the engine from starting unless the right key is
work hard for our stuff, and for somebody just to feel like they can just
recognized. While the Kia boys are set to be based in Milwaukee, the fruit of their low-life labor is being harvested right here in Southeast Michigan.
I mean, they were so good, they left without a trace.
And West Michigan. This man who wanted to conceal his identity says his Kia was stolen from his home in Grand Rapids back in July. Police caught up with the thieves, but they tried to run and ended up crashing the car.
I went to the dealership and I went to them. I said, "What are you going to do about the situation?" And the dealer was like, "There's nothing really that we can do."
We reached out to the automaker for comment. Kia America is aware of the rise in vehicle thefts of a subset of trim levels. All 2022 models and trims have an immobilizer recognized. While the Kia boys are set to be...
I know somebody was saying they were called the Kia boys. I think I was watching the Lovely Tea, the YouTuber The Lovely Tea, and she was talking about Kia boys. Boys that steal Kias. I didn't know there was a method to the madness. Y'all figure out how to do a lot of stuff, huh? That's crazy. Do you have anything else I want to talk about? We're not gonna look at that because that made me smart. That's it, smart. That made me smart. I want to talk about Kevin Fallon, but I don't even want to entertain him. He makes me sick. I want to write him a Dear Darla letter. Dear Darla, you make me sick. The funniest part about that joke is that Spanky couldn't read. He's like, "I can't read this, but I remember what he said." He said, "Oh yeah, this is why you gotta be careful how you send messages." Because how thoughtful though that Spanky could read. So in the letter could read. Well, Spanky couldn't read. So he gonna send Darla a letter, but the letter said the opposite of what Spanky was saying. But Spanky realized he couldn't read when he got to Darla. And he's like, "I can't read." So this is what he said. Some of y'all still play those type of games. You don't want your homeboys to know you still messing with that girl. You don't want your girls to know that you still messing with that boy. And so you be sending love letters, but your friend tell the real true messages. Mm-hmm. With that being said, I hope you guys have a lovely night. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Dreams are coming true for me. Thank you guys for coming to my live. Appreciate it. Y'all know my outro. Wash your hands and wash your asses and clean your glasses. Have a lovely day. I am so outie.